record this session. Okay. So the new vocab is the square root method, zero property product, or zero product property and factoring. We will talk together about the first two ideas today, and tomorrow, inshallah, we'll complete the third one. Let's go to the first example. First, we are talking now about the square root property. Square root property. As you know, the square root is the opposite of power 2. So if we have x power 2, if we have x power 2, if I have here x power 2 is equal to n, x power 2 is equal to n is any number. So I can remove this power 2 by taking the square root for both sides. Again, if I have x power 2 equal to any number equal to n. So to remove the square root, I need to find the value of x, because he said solve. Solve, I need to find the value of x. So I need to remove this power 2. To remove this power 2, we just take the square root for the first and the square root for the second side. So square root for the first side, square root of the second side. The square root of the first side, it will be x, because the opposite of a square root is power 2. So square root and power 2 remove each other. So the remainder is x. And here, don't forget to write positive or negative. Don't forget to write positive or negative the answer of the root of n. For example, if this n is 9. The root of 9 is, for example, 3. Don't write 3. If you write 3, it's wrong. You must write positive or negative 3. It means we have two answers. We have x equal to 3 or x equal to negative 3. Why? Because if you have here, the result is 9, as we said at the beginning. This 9 coming from 3 times 3 or negative 3 times negative 3. Both of them give me 9. So you must put positive or negative. You must put positive or negative, and this is the symbols. For any number n greater than 0, if x squared equal to n, then x equal positive or negative square root of n. It means we put square root in the left-hand side, square root in the right-hand side, and don't forget to write positive or negative for the number we have. Okay, let's start an example. Okay, I need to solve this example. Solve each equation, check the solutions. Okay, so I need to solve in the exam or in the previous year, in the next year. In the next year, I said to you, in the previous year we talk about. So most of the students don't understand this because they don't attend the according to ministry regulations. We must complete our syllabus. We must complete our curriculum. So please try to complete, try to attend, okay, with me these sessions. It's a very, very important sessions, and also you have to download the videos from SBS and see it again and solve the electronic homework. Is a very simple homework, contains about 4 or 5 items talking about all the ideas of the lesson. Let's start here. I have Muhammad Al-Asmari. Can you start, Muhammad?
Yes.
Okay. What shall I do?
Here, solve each equation, check the solution. We make +7. We distribute the power at first.
We can distribute the power. If you distribute the power, the problem coming, we can solve it by this way, but it becomes so long. Because if you distribute the power, this is a perfect square, Muhammad. So you will get 3 terms, trinomial. After you get trinomial, you have here 36. So you must get it in the other side by the opposite sign, and so on. But the first and the easiest way is to take the square root for both sides. It means I take the square root for this and the square root for this. Why? Because the square root is the opposite of power 2. And don't forget here positive or negative. Okay?
Yes.
So, the first method. So if you have a bracket all with power 2, we need to remove power 2. We need to remove the power. How to remove the power? By the opposite of the power. The opposite operation of the power is square root. So we need to use the square root for both sides. So we just write here the square root for both sides as we said. So square root of 7 minus x minus 7 power 2 is equal to, we just write equal here. We just write equal here. Equal to positive or negative square root of 36. This is the first step. This is the first step. Okay, Muhammad. After that,
After that,
hmm,
we find the square root.
yes,
36
a square root of 36 equal what?
6.
Equal to 6. So positive or negative 6. And in the other side, the square root and the power 2 will remove together. So I can remove this square root with the power.
Because it's opposite. The opposite of
Yes,
power.
the remainder here will be what? X minus
7.
So x minus 7. X minus 7 is equal to,
Equal
as
to
you
6.
said, positive or
Plus or negative.
6. It means we
We
have,
make plus 6 plus 7 plus 7.
yes. So we have here x equal positive or negative 6 plus 7. Positive
Yes.
or negative 6, it means one answer with positive 6 and one answer with negative 6. So we have two answers. This is the
Yes.
first one and this is the second one. So x here will be, I choose positive. 6 plus 7 equal
6 plus 7 equal شو اسمه
30.
13. إيه.
Okay. And here, if you substitute by negative 6, negative 6 plus 7,
شو؟
negative 6 plus 7, I take the positive 6.
Negative 6 plus 7 equal 1.
Equal 1 was positive, yes. So the result will be x equal 13 or x equal 1. So the solution set, if we write the solution set, we write the solution set like this: 13 and 1. The order here is not important because we talk about set. It's not an order. So if we have a problem like this, we just remove the power 2 first by taking the square root of both sides, the right hand side and the left hand side. After that, get the result. After you get the result, simplify and you will get two answers as you see. I give you a time to write the answer. Okay, this is the answer. I can complete it by a good handwriting. Then after that, positive or negative 6, as we said, he removed the power with the square root. And then after that, so x minus 7 equal to 6 or x minus 7 equal to negative 6. From it, we get that x equal to 13 and x equal to 1. So the solution set will be 1 and 13. 1 and 13 or 13 and 1. There is no problem between the two answers because we have here a set, solution set. Okay, so the order in the set is not important. Okay, I'm going to the next example. Okay, I need to solve this. I have here Thamer.
Yes, Mister. Yes.
Okay, I need to solve this. What shall I do?
Okay, just Mister. Wait.
Okay. Mm. Tamer,
X to be x plus 9.
equal to
Uh, 9x.
what? X plus 9. Yes. So you make a square root for the left hand side. Also make a square root for the right hand side becomes Tamer,
X plus 8, Mister.
X plus 8. No. Pay attention with me. Pay attention with me. We have here the first step. So I make a square root for the right hand side and the square root for the left hand side. You understand this step?
Yes, yes, Mister.
Okay. So the square root and the power 2 will remove each other. So I remove here and remove here. Okay. So the remainder is x plus 9 as you said. And the other is root. So x plus 9 Tamer. From where I get x plus 9? From removing power 2 with the root, the square root is equal to positive or negative root 8. Positive or negative root 8. Okay. Thanks,
Okay.
Tamer. I'm going to El Bassami. Bassami.
Yes, Mister.
Okay, Bassami. Root 8. Can you simplify it?
This is 1.
1. Root 8. Do you remember when we make a stick like this and put 8
Yes, yes.
and make here divide and divide by the prime number? So 8 divided by what?
By 1.
No.
By 2, so yes.
Equal
Equal 4.
divided by 2
Equal 2.
divided by 2
Equal 2 and 1.
and 1. So we reach here. We have here 2 and here 2 and here 2. If we have repeated, we just write it outside. So we have to write these two numbers outside and the number which is not repeated inside the root. So x plus 9 is equal to positive or negative,
2.
2,
Yes.
and the inside also is 2. So 2 root 2. So root 8 equals 2 root 2. From where? From the factorization as we said in the first term. So as you see, all the information is very important. So for the students who don't attend the sessions till the end of the year, it will be a big problem for them in the next year, inshallah. But for you, it will be inshallah. Inshallah, you will remember everything about this because this is a very, very important information. We use it, inshallah, we'll use it in the next year. After that, Ahmed, what shall we
Yes,
do?
Mister. We plus x plus 9.
This is plus. The opposite of plus is minus. So
Yes.
we minus 9 here.
9.
And
9
here
and the
also
other side.
minus 9. Okay. So we have here x equal. This will be cancelled. So x equal positive or negative root, 2 root 2 minus 9. So it can be, I have to write two answers. What are the two answers, Bassami? X equal what?
X equal 2 root 2.
Yes.
And x
Minus
equal
minus
yes.
9. Minus 9. And in the other side, x may be negative
negative 9.
2 root 2 because one of them is negative and the other is positive. So we substitute by one negative and one positive. So this is the answer. This is the answer. Okay, please just write the answer. You will find the homework, the electronic homework like these problems. So if you understand this problem very well, there is no problem in the electronic homework, inshallah. So again, I start with Thamer. Thamer said that to remove the power 2, we make a square root for both sides. I make square root for x plus 9 power 2 and square root for 8. Then after that, I get the result. So the square root with power 2 will be removed. So the remainder is x plus 9 equals to positive or negative 8. Don't forget positive or negative. What shall I do? Root 8 is not with me. But root 8, we deal with it by factorization or factoring as we make in the first term. So after that, we start with Bassami. 8 divided by 2 equal 4. 4 divided by 2 equal 2. And after that, we have 2 divided by 2 equals to 1. We get the result after that. It's 2 root 2 as you see by positive and negative. Bassami said that to remove 8, I just subtract 9 from both sides. We get x equal positive or negative 2 root 2 minus 9. Positive or negative, it means one time with positive and the other with negative. So the result is x equal 2 root 2 minus 9, x equal negative 2 root 2 minus 9, and this is the answer. Please write the answer. Okay. Let's go to the next example. Okay, to the next example. Okay. This is the second idea, square root property. It's not a new idea. We talked about it before. Square root property, property. If the product of two factors is 0, then at least one of the factors must be 0. So if you have two numbers, and these two numbers, if you multiply them like A multiplied by B, if you multiply A by B, and the result is 0. So we can recognize that A maybe A equal to 0, or maybe B equal to 0, or both of them is equal to 0. So to get 0 by multiplying, at least one of the two factors must be equal to 0. At least one of the two factors must be equal to 0, or one of them is equal to 0. We will use this property. We will use this property to solve, and this is an old idea like this. I need to solve this. I need to find the value of B. I need to find the value of B. So first, the first bracket may be equal to 0, or the second bracket may be equal to 0. So just I start with Saleh, and then Hussein. Okay.
Yes, Mister.
Okay, Saleh. I need to find the value of B, or I need to solve. Solve, it means finding the value of the variable, and the variable here is B.
Yes.
Okay.
Square root.
No.
أجل.
Two brackets. The two brackets multiply together. The two brackets multiply together. Okay. So the first bracket may be equal to 0, or the second bracket may be equal to 0. So it's
8 5 bracket.
Yes. So B minus 7,
B minus
which is the
7
first
equals 0.
bracket, equal to 0. So from here,
Or
B equals to
0.
how it's equal to 0. I have here. This is a
أسوي plus 7 plus 7.
Yes, excellent. So we have here a plus 7 here, and here a plus 7, and cancel. So
B
B
equals
equals 7. So B equals 7, and this is the first answer. B equals 7, and this is the first answer. So as Saleh said, B equals 7. From where I add 7 to both sides. I add 7 to both sides. So I just make here plus 7 and make here also plus 7. And then I cancel. Saleh get that b equal to 7. 0 plus 7 equals 7. And then after that, Saleh.
3b plus 4 equals 0.
So 3b plus 4 equal to 0. After that?
Minus 4 minus 4.
Minus 4 minus 4. So minus 4 minus 4, it's equal to, okay, so I make
Negative
steps.
4.
Okay, so minus 4 here. And here also minus 4. Cancel. It will be 3b equal to negative 4. After that,
Over
divide, yes, over 3 or over 3 or divide by 3, divide by 3. You will get the result, which is b equal.
b equal negative 4 over 3.
So this is the first answer, and this is the second answer. So the solution set, if he asks you about the solution set, the result will be 7 and negative 4 over 3. The order is not important. As we said before, the order is not important because we talk about set, not ordered pair, not x and y. Only we have one variable. I give you a time to write this example. You may find this example in the homework by numbers. By numbers. So please try to write this quickly. Okay, let's complete. Let's complete our lesson. Okay, so as Saleh said, we have two answers. Okay, what about this example? What about this example? Okay, what about this example? I'm going to Hussam. I'm going to Hussam.
Yes, mister.
Hussam, we have here c squared equal 10c. What shall I do?
Multiply it.
No. First, Hussam, if you have a problem like this and you need to find the value of c, one of the sides, the left-hand side or the right-hand side, must equal to 0.
Yeah.
So the first step, I get this in the other side by opposite sign. It's a positive. So if I get it in the other side, it will be negative. So the first step, Hussam, the first step, I just write c squared as it is. And this will come in the other side. So minus 10c equal to 0. This is the first step. So if you have a problem like this, okay, you have two sides. You have here c and here c, c power 2 and here only c or 10c, something like this. If we have a problem like this, you just make one of the sides equal to 0. You get this in the other side by the opposite sign, or by another words, you make here minus 10c for the two sides. Minus 10c minus 10c, and cancel, you will get the same result. You will get the same result. So the first step, I just make the equation equal to 0. How? By this way. After that, Hussam, you have how many terms now, Hussam? 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 Okay. Hussam? I think you have a problem with your mic. Okay. I make all unmute, please. Pay attention with me.
Yes, mister.
Okay, Hussam. Hussam, there is no problem. Okay, after that, Hussam, we have how many terms?
2.
2 terms. You have a common factor between them. Any number or letter is repeated.
No.
We have here C, and we have in the other term C.
Yeah,
So
yeah, C.
C is repeated. So I take C as a common factor outside and open a bracket like this. C squared divided by C
C square 1C.
equal 1C or C. Okay. Minus 10C divided by C
Equal 5C.
equal 10. Why? 10 divided here we
Yeah,
have
1C,
1.
1C, 1C.
Yes, we have here 1, but we don't write it. So it's equal to 10 only. Okay, so it's equal to 10 because we take C or cancel C by C, the remainder is 10. After that, it's equal to 0. And right here equal to 0 and start. After that, Hussein, C may be equal to 0 or the bracket equal to 0. So I just complete with you. So C equal to 0 or C minus 10 Hussein is equal to 0. C equal to 0, this is my first answer. So I get it. So this is the first answer. And C minus 10 is equal to 0. So C equals to what? What shall I do here?
C equal 10.
How you get
Negative
it? Yes. So plus 10 here and the plus 10 here.
Yeah.
As you said, you cancel from here. So C equals
0.
0
10,
plus 10,
10.
equal 10. So as you said, C equal to 10. So I have now two values for C. What and what?
C
Equal
10
to?
and 0.
Excellent. 10 and 0 or 0 and 10. The order is not important, and this is the answer. And this is the answer. Please write the answer. Please write the answer for this problem. Okay. We will complete. I'm going to. This is the steps with yes as we make. Okay. So we have here the last idea, but this is I think it's too long, so we'll complete it tomorrow. We'll complete it tomorrow. So we will return back. Okay. So today we talk about only two ideas. Only two ideas. The first idea is a square root method. Square root method with Muhammad al-Asmari, Thamer, with Muhammad al-Asmari and Thamer. Okay, and don't go, please. I need to take the attendance. I need to take the attendance. Okay, so Muhammad al-Asmari, Thamer, and Bassami. And then we complete the zero product property with Hussam and with Saleh. Okay, tomorrow inshallah we'll complete and take a general exercise for the lesson. And also I need to remember you that we have online quiz on MyGrowHealth. Online quiz on MyGrowHealth. Okay, Thamer left. Okay, I'll try to call him. Okay, Bassami, Hussam, Lasmari, Saleh, we have online quiz on MyGrowHealth. For the students who have a problem with MyGrowHealth, I put the sheet on SBS. You can download the sheet and try to solve it. After you have solved it, send it to me. Send the solution to me. Okay. Okay, Bassami. Okay, I'll take you, Bassami. What's the problem, Bassami?
Which day is the online quiz, Mister? Today.
Today start from the online quiz started from yesterday evening, so you can perform it today. We have 3 trials, Ahmed, not 2 trials,
Yes.
3 trials, and also to check. So it's a big chance to get a good mark in this online quiz. It's open or available till the end of this week. Okay. Okay, thanks, my dear students. Thanks for your attendance, excellent students, because you are keen about your future. This information is very important. You have a lot of problems if you lift or skip this information, and we get in the next year without this information. It's a big problem. I think it's a big problem. Thanks for your attendance, and I'm waiting for you and your electronic homework, your online quiz tomorrow, inshallah. Thanks and goodbye.